Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Southern Tea Room. It's the girl Lady J, back bringing you the latest female rap tea and urban news. But before I get into my video, I need you to go ahead and hit that thumbs up, comment down below, share, and since you're here, baby, subscribe to the channel. So let's go ahead and get right into it. It looks like Nicki Minaj has unfollowed fellow female rapper Latto. So this comes only after 2 days after Latto made a tweet about an artist asking another artist who was working with Latto why they would work with her and called Latto a little girl. And Latto did delete this tweet per usual. The girls love tweeting and deleting these days. Now, fans came up with their own think pieces and tried to make this mystery person Nicki Minaj, which is no surprise because anytime a female rapper has an issue, the general public loves to attach it to Nicki Minaj, child. And the girls know this. They can fake act like they don't, but they know. These bitches know, okay? And honestly, I feel like this was a long time coming as far as Nicki unfollowing Latto, only because Latto been a little weird to me lately. Like the other week, she did that whole Carisha Please interview and she was on Cardi's D heavy, like not even being a hater, not being shady, just giving my most humble opinion. I gotta call it how it is, okay? Like Cardi is not the only successful female rapper with a child. Like, girl, stop it. Then she made that horrible comparison about these new rap bitches being on Nicki's level. And although I think she was talking about exposure, it just sounded hella wrong. Like, I wish these girls would stop trying to come in this game and try to make comparisons as it pertains to Nicki Minaj so quickly. Like, just stop. So the talent, the numbers, the longevity, it doesn't even come close, baby. So she is always being real shady and baiting the fans as far as the barbs go on Twitter. Like I said, she tweets and deletes a lot. She's kind of like Cardi B with that shit. That's the only thing, she really mimic when it comes to Cardi B on. So Latto was already hanging on by a thread as far as Nicki goes, and I know she was playing it neutral at first, but now it seems very clear she has picked the side. She just won't unfollow Nicki just yet because she don't want the barbs to jump on that ass, even though they already been doing that. So Latto claims to be a barb. I always found that hard to believe. I know she is a Nicki fan. All these bitches are. Let's keep it a buck. But I don't feel like she's a barb. I feel like she watches Nicki and she wants her validation. And she, of course, wants a collaboration. But because Nicki doesn't give her the attention Cardi does, she probably feels more of an alliance with Cardi B, which, of course, comes naturally because, she has more of a working relationship with Cardi B. Like, Cardi put her in the WAP video on that flap-ass soundtrack and whatnot. So, of course, Latto feels closer to Cardi, but she definitely admires, respects, and wants that Nicki feature and validation. She's just going about it the completely wrong way, and she basically played herself. So let me know your thoughts on that. Now, the next topic I want to talk about is Glorilla and Cardi's Tomorrow 2 debuting at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. So Cardi said this: "Cousin, we made the top 10 and my records live in the top 10. I mean, Hot Shit debuted at number 13 and has fallen off the charts since after 12 weeks, and that went to number 94 last I checked. So much for living in the top 10, shell. Meanwhile, other artists have not dropped within the past 3 or 4 months and they're still in the top 40 on the charts. And you had 2 big artists on that record, baby. Shaky debuted at number 14? Is that the top 10? Or what about the No Love remix? What about that? What did that do, y'all? Let me know in the comments. And did you celebrate or promote either one of those records like Tomorrow 2? And that wasn't even your song. The song was already hot. Okay, let's keep it a buck. I was on that song back in July, and you said you don't do remixes, baby. Do we have a problem last 13 weeks on the chart and debuted at number 2, but her fans wanted to drag Nicki Minaj? But here it is, Hot Shit have 2 big artists and didn't crack the top 10 the first week, but your records live in the top 10. Okay, boo. Okay. Anyways, congrats to Glorilla. This is her first, top 10, and congrats to Cardi B. Okay, so congrats to them both because, like I said, this was Glorilla's first time going top 10, so let me know your thoughts on that. Now, speaking of Cardi B, the next topic I want to get into is JT and Cardi B shading one another on Twitter. JT, saying, fuck it. I'm basically going to call Cardi B out altogether, child. She put that ad on it, all right? So let's get into it because it's a lot to get into. So this all started because fans wanted to be messy, child. So a fan had tweeted this: JT, Akbar, Bia, and Katie Mans after seeing Glorilla get a top 10 hit without doing all the D writing and extra shit. Which JT responded and said this: "I'm not like that at all. I've been doing remixes and never got credited on a chart, but they got sung word for word and helped push the original songs as intended. Unlike y'all." Well, I can't even say y'all because you don't rap. You tweet. Congratulations, Glow, and stream FNF Remix and Queen Mix. Well, tell him, Miss Ma'am. Another fan had said this: "Girl, this one tickled you. Not congrats, Glow. You know you can't mention Cardi or your master will get the whip." To which JT said this: "Not actually, the tweet was too long. Plus, Cardi been having top 10s. I've been congratulating her for years. This is Glow first one. I've been ignoring y'all, but y'all are hella annoying. Move around and get off my D. Thank you." Which, Period, sis. Now, that's when we see multiple faces feel some type of way that JT was, I guess, addressing her fans, even though Cardi B addresses Nicki Minaj fans literally every 2 business days. So Cardi had tweeted this, lapdog, to which JT seemingly responded and tweeted this, I hope you don't think you know bully. She then followed it up by saying this, wiener dog, to which Cardi seemingly indirectly responded 10 minutes later and said this, go fetch. Now, this is where we see Jatavia go on demon time because she basically said fuck it and put an ad on it. So JT responded to Cardi and said this, Cardi, you go fetch your real talent. We DMing, why you come back here to put on a show for these kids? So this is where shit got real, y'all. And Jatavia talking about Cardi ain't got no talent. Of course she does. She knows how to recite the hell out of raps giving to her. Talking about she don't got no talent, she knows how to recite, okay? So we know she can read. That's a talent, okay? So multiple faces then tweeted this. So wait, me and you talking in the DM woman to woman, you take it to your timeline and throw shots calling me a bully and a wiener. Why you playing dumb? And you talking about talent? Ha, you forgot P tries to put me onto your writer. So let me just say Cardi is delusional because she very clearly started this whole thing when she tweeted lapdog. You know, JT was just doing what she had to do and was coming at you direct. You know, let's keep it all the way a buck. So Cardi knew good and done go well she was shading JT. And, you know, y'all, this bitch really just admitted to using ghostwriters. I mean, we've been new. It's just crazy that she's admitting this in 2022 when she's been denying it this whole time. So she admitted back in 2017 that she basically used Party as a ghostwriter. But in 2020, she wanted to be taken seriously, I guess. Which, bitch, we know you don't write. Now, JT responded and said this. No, you wanted hours written for your hooks and sounds because you clearly have none. Ask any writer. I write my own shit. You know this. JT also responded to Cardi's tweet and said this, that was before you replied and said you was talking about me. So tell the world why you called me a lapdog, Cardi. Now this is when Cardi tweeted this. I definitely didn't. P wanted to put me onto your writers because y'all numbers making pennies. My talent speak for itself. Baby. Bitch, what talent though? You know, I just don't understand. You up here talking about YouTube views as if numbers can't be manipulated for one, especially YouTube. And even if they are organic, let's give you that. Even if they are organic, bitch, why are you equating YouTube views to actual talent? The two don't correlate whatsoever. And this is the problem now in the rap game because these bitches think it's all about views and numbers. So they manipulate these numbers and fuck off real talent. Like Beyonce said, no one makes quality albums anymore. People are so focused on these numbers and putting out these quick little jingle bell singles with these ABC rhymes and bars. And another thing, if Q is making pennies off of JT, why he trying to put you onto her writer? You not on QC. What kind of coins is that man gonna make off of you, sis? Shouldn't you have said P tried to put JT onto your writer? So JT responded to this tomfoolery and said this. Cardi, please, I'm not impressed. I don't care. I'm not about to beef with you about YouTube. Girl, is you crazy? Then we see Cardi say this. Didn't I hit you back in the DMs 20 minutes ago, but I gotta come on the timeline for a response and you're mute but steady arguing on here? Like I said, this shit for show. Opportunist. Now, bitch, I know you're not calling nobody an opportunist. I just know you ain't claiming shit for show. When you started all this as if you didn't know what you was doing. Sit the fuck down, babes, okay? JT responded and said this. Maybe both our timing was off, but how am I an opportunist? You called me a lapdog for no effing reason. Make it make sense. But back to the DMs I go. And Jatavia has a point. Cardi responded and said this dumb shit. If the shoe fits, that's your fault. But bitch, you just claimed JT started it by calling you a bully and a wiener dog when she's telling you she clearly only did that because you dry as called her a lapdog. But you want to say if the shoe fits, wear it? Like, girl, pick a struggle. You cannot be a victim and a villain at the same time, poo. Word to the queen bee. Now, a Cardi fan came out and asked JT if Nicki put her up to this, which is dumb. But JT responded and said this. No. See, y'all want to know so bad and be so wrong. I don't gossip with her about nobody. All this because of fan pages. Then that's when we see Cardi B tweet this. Matter of fact, I'm not even doing this on the timeline. It's becoming real repetitive for doggy treats. We already addressing it in the DMs. Goodbye, y'all. Now, y'all know Cardi did not, but I mean, as we know, Cardi did not leave it in fact, alone. Okay, she kept it going to no one's surprise. Also, Cardi told Akbar the same thing last week, that Akbar was arguing with her for doggy treats, when just like today, Cardi initiated this whole drama. She came for Akbar for posting about chart data because she felt some type of way, and she coming for JT for addressing her weird ass delusional ass fans because once again she feels some type of way. Something Cardi does to Nicki fans all the time, need I add. It's just crazy to me because Cardi's going back and forth with JT as if JT hasn't openly been supporting her for as long as she has been. And this is the second female rap girl from the Queens mix she's arguing with. So let's continue. JT responded and said this: wait, I'm back for this last week because who doing anything for doggy treats? If anything, Glorilla gave you a bone that you needed to go feed your dog that you was posing by the pool with for hot shit, fancy pants. Y'all, is she talking about offline, or my bad, off the cheat? Or is she talking about him? Bitch, I'm gagging. But did JT lie? Tomorrow 2 was already hot. Like I've been said, the song came out in July, and Cardi ain't seen the top 10 all year until now. So Cardi responded and said this: it debuted higher than any song you ever dropped or been on, Prison Pants. Everybody has good and bad moments, but you haven't had one since what? Act Up? Baby, you proud of hot shit? Because you just claimed your records live in the top 10. Well, what in the hell happened to hot shit since you want to be the queen of Billboard so bad? Which honestly is more given to Doja Cat. And then you want to call someone Prison Pants like you just ain't cop a whole plea deal to avoid jail time after pleading guilty to a whole crime a week ago. Calling her Prison Pants as if your husband ain't never been seeing the back of some bars. Like, then that's when we see a fan as Cardi. How is she gonna subtweet to only play victim? To which Cardi said this: how I'm playing victim, I'm standing on what I said. Which is hilarious because Cardi, you delete half the shit you tweet. How you standing on that? Okay, you get to arguing with somebody. If you stand on what you say, then why the fuck is you deleting your shit? Stand on your statements you made about not hopping on remix. Okay, because you said you don't hop on remixes, but yet you hopped on like what, 3 in this year alone? So I'll wait. It's giving opportunist. Oh, well, they had got onto her for, begging for a so-called quote-unquote feature back in 2019. JT had said this: I was in jail, but also very thankful. Also never dissed her. Also never had a problem. She said because I wrote her fans back the same fans she cursed out like a dog. But hey, could be wrong, IDK. Now, let's stop right here and unpack this. Remember, JT and Cardi are, going back and forth at the same time in their DMs as all of this shenanigans has happened on Twitter. And JT is admitting right here a piece of what's going on in those DMs, because I low-key want to see what's happening in them DMs. So JT said that Cardi had a problem that JT addressed Cardi's weird-ass fan base, when again, that's something Cardi B does to the Barbs all the time. I kid you not. This is where the thing, or Ken, whatever his name is, turns into Captain Wanna Save a Hoe and gets to talking about charts, to which JT responded and said this: I don't care about no hit. Man, on my mother, I'm not a slave to Billboard or chart data. F y'all. And while y'all at it, find a tweet or a time I talk crazy to Cardi. You can't. Which is true, So, I'm so lost as to why Cardi, I'm not lost. I know why she did all this, but let's continue. JT went on to say this: Shake It dropped. I tweeted her lyrics in the midst of a Stan made up drill war. And I remember that. That's when Nicki dropped We Go Up, and then Shake It remix with Cardi was released, and then Asian Doll thought the rap girls were copying her irrelevant ass. So JT went on to say this: but today was supposed to be about Glorilla. Instead, you call me a lapdog. Nah, bitch, I'm big dog. Woof woof. And period, sis. Beside note, I do agree with JT. Today was Glorilla's first top 10, and she is having this big moment overshadowed by Bel Khaliz and one of her many faces. Now, Cardi tweeted this: you know what? The DMs are getting too personal, and it's way beyond this shit. I'm going to stop it right here. Twitter, you're welcome for the show. But baby, let's stop and keep it all the way a buck. It was a show because you chose to give them one. Now gracefully bow your ass out. Now JT tweeted this: I wish I would ever let a chart make me feel like less of a star. I literally came from nothing. Did this with a rap I wrote on the road hitting licks. I did my time like a real bitch, and a bitch ain't scratched me in there, and always for extra chicken on Thursdays. I ain't never shamed. The industry not designed for girls like me to win. Let's be real. All this shit is politics. P always told us to get that shit out the mud. Grind hard. I lay down because I get discouraged from all these labels playing for every MFing thing. Which, spill it, babe. I mean, we already been due, but you know, let's spill it anyway. Now, Cardi retweeted a video of one of her delusional minions claiming P told JT to rap like Cardi when he clearly did not. I watched the clip and he was referring to an intro, okay? Her cadence on an intro. What's crazy to me is how Carisha had all this smoke for Asian doll last year when JT and Asian was into it, but she quiet when it comes to Cardi B, claiming she was asleep. Like, bitch, you could have stayed your ass asleep because you don't want no smoke with Cardi, but you owe your loyalty to JT. Wasn't you and Megan just talking about this on one of your episodes on Carisha Please? When it comes to rap beefs, you play a neutral. You don't owe nobody nothing unless it involves JT, because that's actually your friend. You owe her loyalty. Where was you today? Okay, Nicki and Akbar had more smoke for Cardi behind JT than you did, babe, because Nicki changed her profile Abby to JT in the midst of all of this debacle that happened. Okay, and then we see Cardi change hers to Remy, watching Nicki, of course, which is weird because he was just calling JT prison pants and talking about hits when Remy had 0 hits in the past 5 years and is a fellow felon herself. Make it make sense, sis. Now, when Cardi, you know, tweeted her profile pic as a Nicki pic, or as a Remy pic, you know, Nicki changed hers again and replaced it to, you know, her holding a pen with her name, or it being a, you know, that little Nicki, you know, billboard that she has in her studio. She put a pen where the eye is supposed to go, letting multiple faces know that she writes her shit, okay? To which put Cardi on hush mode, because we have yet to see her come back with anything, and that is how you clear a bitch. Let me know y'all thoughts on that. So remember, this is my commentary, my opinion. You can let me know yours below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. Don't forget to give this video that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and lounge with your girl on Instagram and Twitter at my handle Southern T. That is Southern T with 2 A's at the end. I will see y'all in the next video.